Good morning, all. Today we are going to see indeterminate beam. A indeterminate beam is a beam in which the support reactions cannot be found out by using three equilibrium equations, that is sum of h equal to 0, sum of v equal to 0 and sum of m equal to 0. Then that beam is called indeterminate beam. There are three different types of indeterminate beam. The first one is propped cantilever beam, and the second one fixed beam. The third one is continuous beam. First, we are going to analyze a propped cantilever beam. In a cantilever beam, to avoid excessive deflection or to reduce the bending moment, some support other than the existing one is to be provided at the free end of a cantilever. This support is called prop. There are different methods to analyze a propped cantilever beam, that is moment area method, conjugate beam method and virtual work method. Now we are going to solve the propped cantilever beam by virtual work method. Consider a propped cantilever beam carries an UDL of W per meter over the entire span of the beam. Find the prop reaction and draw shear force diagram and bending moment diagram. There are three steps to find the prop reaction by using virtual work method. Step 1 is finding the downward deflection and step 2 finding the upward deflection. Then by equating the downward and upward deflection we can find the prop reaction. Let's see one by one. First we are going to find the downward deflection. The virtual work equation for the downward deflection is integral 0 to L capital M into small m divided by EI into dx. Here we are going to find the downward deflection first. For that we need to remove the all upward forces acting on the given beam. Here the upward force is P, that is prop acting at the free end. Remove the prop at the free end and consider only the given load. The given length of the beam is L and take this end is A and this end is P. In the virtual work equation, the capital M represents real moment and the small m represents virtual moment. First we are going to find the real moment. For that, consider the given beam with UDL W per meter over the beam and remove the upward force acting on the beam because we are going to find the downward deflection. Now consider a section XX at a distance small x from B, that is this end is A and this end is B. Take a section from B and taking moment about this section we will get the real bending moment, that is minus force into distance W into x into perpendicular distance x by 2, that is we are getting minus Wx square by 2. Now we are going to find the virtual moment. Virtual moment is nothing but an imaginary moment. Consider the beam, cantilever beam, and apply a unit load at free end. Before that, remove the given load UDL and the length of the beam is L and consider again a section at a distance x from end B. Now taking moment about this section we will get the small MBA, that is virtual moment 1 into x, that is minus x. We will get the virtual moment answer. Now the third step is virtual work equation. By substituting the real moment and virtual moment in the virtual work equation, we will get the downward deflection, that is delta B. Substitute capital M and small m in the virtual work equation. The limit is 0 to L, and the capital MBA is minus Wx square by 2, and the small MBA virtual moment is minus x whole divided by EI into dx. By integrating, we will get WL power 4 divided by 8 EI. This is the downward deflection answer. Now, the step 2 is finding the upward deflection. For this, we need to remove the downward force acting on the beam. That is, remove the given UDL and consider only prop at the free end. Now, we are going to find the real moment first. Real moment is nothing but considering the given load alone and taking moment about the section, we will get the real moment, that is capital MBA is P into X. It is in the anti-clockwise right side of the section, so we will get a positive answer, P into X. Next, we are going to find the virtual moment. For finding the virtual moment, remove the given load and apply a unit load 1 kilonewton at B. Taking the section at a distance small x from B and taking moment about the section, we will get x as the answer. Now, we are going to substitute the real moment and virtual moment values in the virtual work equation to find the upward deflection. The integration limit is 0 to L, and capital MBA is P into X and small MBA is X whole divided by EI into dx. By integrating, we will get the upward deflection as PL cube divided by 3EI. This is the upward deflection delta B. Now, the third step is equating the upward and downward deflection. The upward deflection is PL cube divided by 3EI and the downward deflection is WL power 4 divided by 8EI, which we have already found out. By equating this, we will get P as 3WL divided by 8. So, the prop reaction P is 3WL by 8. Now, we are going to find the shear force values to draw the shear force diagram. Consider the given beam with UDL W per meter and prop reaction P, that is 3WL by 8. The length of the beam is L. Consider a section XX at a distance small x from B. Now, the shear force at the section is Px equal to, that is algebraic sum of vertical forces acting right side of the section, that is 3WL by 8 acting upward 3WL by 8 and W into X, that is minus W into X. Now, at X equal to 0, shear force at B is 3WL by 8. At X equal to L, that is shear force at A is, we are getting minus 5WL by 8. To find the shear force equal to 0, that is shear force equation to 0, 3WL by 8 minus W into X equal to 0, we are getting X as 3L by 8. So, shear force is 0 at X equal to 3L by 8. Now, we are going to find the bending moment values to draw the bending moment diagram. Taking moment about this section, we will get the bending moment equation as 3WL by 8 into perpendicular distance x minus W into x divided by 2 perpendicular distance at x equal to 0, that is moment at B is 0, and at x equal to L, moment at A we will get as 3WL square by 8 minus WL square by 2 equal to minus WL square by 8. Now we need to find the maximum bending moment. Maximum bending moment will be at shear force, where shear force is 0. That is at x equal to 3L by 8 we will get maximum bending moment, that is capital M equal to 3WL by 8 into 3 by 8 into L minus 3 minus W by 2 into 3 by 8 into L the whole square. We will get maximum bending moment as 9 by 128 into WL square. This is the maximum bending moment value. Now we are going to draw the shear force diagram and bending moment diagram. First draw the given beam with given load. And draw a reference line first. Then now we are going to draw the shear force diagram first. Draw a horizontal reference line first. Mark the value of shear force at B. We have already find out that shear force at B is 3WL by 8 and shear force at A is minus 5WL by 8. So 5WL by 8. By joining these 2 points, we will get the shear force diagram. Take this as positive and this as negative. This one is shear force diagram. Likewise, we need to draw bending moment diagram also. Again consider a or draw a reference line. We know shear bending moment at B is 0 and bending moment at A is WL square by 8 minus. But here we have already find out that the maximum bending moment is 9WL square by 128. Maximum bending moment will occur at where shear force is 0. So this is a positive value. Mark 1 point x, that is 9WL square by 128. By joining these 3 points, we can get bending moment diagram. Since it is the given load is a UDL, the bending moment diagram will be a parabolic curve. This one is positive and this one is negative. Thank you.